Hey everybody, this is Lori, and today I'd like to talk to you about some of the labor laws that um, some companies violate. And one that's very common, and I know it's common because I live northeast east of Atlanta, and there's always commercials about attorneys. Most of them are about accidents and stuff like that. But one company in particular, one attorney's office or law firm in particular, often advertises what to do if you are being asked to work off the clock by your employee or not getting paid all of your hours. And I had a similar incident happen a while back when I was working in the corporate world. One of my employees approached me and she asked me for some advice. And she proceeded to explain that her son worked for a fast food joint. And I'm going to call it out, Bojangles. And he was a teenager, and his manager was telling him that he needed to clock out at closing time and finish cleaning up. And this went on for some time. And she asked me what she should do. And I said, well, what I would do is I would contact the district manager, because in like a lot of retail, you'll have a store manager and then there'll be a district manager, and that district manager is over a certain amount of stores within a region or a certain region. So I recommended that she contact the district manager, explain to him what's going on, and I asked her, do you have the dates and the amounts and the times that he worked documented? And of course she was right in doing that. So yes, she had all the documented dates, times, and hours that he was shorted. So that's what she did. She contacted the district manager for that area for Bojangles, explained what was going on, and he wasn't aware of it. And I told her, I said, he probably isn't aware of it because the manager at that location is just trying to make himself look good, because the fewer hours they have to pay and they still get the job done on paper, the better they look, even though they're breaking the law in doing so. So anyway, she contacted the district manager. As suspected, he wasn't aware of what was going on. And she was able to get her son's back pay all caught up. So he got paid for all of the hours that he wasn't working, any overtime that he should have been paid. And the reason I'm talking about this is because there's probably a lot more people out there that this is happening to, especially teenagers. People think that teenagers are afraid, they're not going to say anything. They don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to lose their job. So some managers do take advantage of teenagers and people who are maybe timid, shy, and take advantage of them. So don't let that happen. If you're asked to work off the clock, first of all, remind your boss, if you have the confidence, remind your boss that you're breaking a law. And in doing so, you're going to get in trouble. I mean, basically, or you can get in trouble. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, then go above their head and talk to their boss. It's a slippery slope, and I understand where people, they're scared, they're afraid they'll get fired. And in Georgia, we have work at will, so you can be fired for any reason. Doesn't mean it's justifiable, but you can be fired for any reason. But don't let the employers push you around and take advantage of you. These are multi-million-dollar companies, and anybody who does this to an employee, I think, is just pure scum, and they're a terrible manager, obviously, and they shouldn't be working. I don't know what the corrective action was or what the repercussions were from the manager that was doing this to my employee's son. But regardless, I was happy to help her. So, if you're not sure what to do, go ask somebody that you trust for advice. That was a huge compliment to me that she came to me and asked me for advice, and I was thrilled to help her. Because we can't let these big corporations take advantage of teenagers or anybody for that matter. So don't be pushed around. Don't be taken advantage of. Stand up for yourself. There are labor laws in place for a reason, because companies do take advantage of their employees. They do use them, and they do try to short them at times. I'm not saying all companies do that, but some of them do. And I know this is happening here in Atlanta, because why else would an attorney or a law firm spend thousands of dollars on one commercial that specifically talks about companies who violate the labor laws? So it's happening a lot. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please share this video so other people will be informed. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you.